Thank you for staying with Republic. And our top focus continues to be on Cyclone Ockhi that has brought most of South India almost to a standstill. The death toll has now risen to 9. 9 people that have lost their lives, 5 deaths being reported from Tamil Nadu and 4 from Kerala. Heavy rains accompanied by strong winds have battered most of the southern parts of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. In fact, a depression over the Bay of Bengal has intensified into a cyclone called the Cyclone Ockhi, and it has literally taken over 13 districts. 4 of them that have been the worst affected. Over 800 people have been evacuated in Kanyakumari. Let's go across to my colleague Sanjeevi, who brings us up to speed with the rescue operations that are on. Sanjeevi, coming to you now. The death toll has risen to 9. Tell us more about the situation on ground and how the rescue operations are being carried out.
Well, we saw how the cyclone affected the coastal areas. We went to the fishermen and also got, how the fishermen areas and fishing harbour got affected. Now I'm standing at Mullur of Thiruvananthapuram in a banana farm where you can see, at least hundreds of banana trees broken into half because of the cyclone. As you could see the visuals, the visual clearly says the stories. At least, hundreds of banana trees broken into half because of the cyclone, of this, Ockhi cyclone. So the visual clearly says the story. This is a banana farm. So we also saw so much of such banana farms while coming to this place. So this is totally, an inland area, totally isolated from this coastal area, totally an agricultural land. As you could see the visual, this is the kind of effects which the cyclone had created in the interior parts. Let's try to speak with the farmer, who's the owner of this land. Sir, എത്ര മരം പോയി ഇവിടെ എങ്ങോട്ട് ലോസ് അവൾക്ക്?
300 മൂട് വാഴ പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. 1.5 ലക്ഷം രൂപയുടെ നഷ്ടമുണ്ട്. വീണ്ടും ഒരു 100 മൂടിൻ്റെ ഒടിഞ്ഞു വീഴാനുള്ള സാധ്യതയുണ്ട്. ഏതാണ്ട് ഒരു 5 ലക്ഷം രൂപയുടെ നഷ്ടം വരും. 5 ലക്ഷം രൂപ നഷ്ടം വരും.
ഇവിടെ കാറ്റ് സ്പീഡ് എവിടെ അടിച്ചു? കാറ്റ് സ്പീഡ്
ചുറ്റി അടിച്ചാണ് കാറ്റ്, ചുഴലിക്കാറ്റ് പോലെ. ഒരു വാക്ക് കിട്ടിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ അടുത്ത തിരിച്ചു വരുമ്പോഴേ അടുത്ത ആ വാക്കാണ് അടിച്ച് ഈ വാഴ മുറിഞ്ഞത്. ഒരു സൈഡല്ല, ചുറ്റി അടിയാണ്.
Well, the farmer says at least 300 trees, is totally broken into half because of the cyclone. At the same time, at least more than 100 trees, other than apart from the 300 trees, is going to be not useful because of the cyclone. As you could see the visuals, all the trees have been rotten and also broken into half because of the cyclone. He also says that he is going to incur a loss of at least 5 lakh rupees because of this cyclonic effect, because of this effect. And it also says that it was a twister kind of cyclone here. It was not a regular kind of cyclone. It was a very high speed twister kind of cyclone which created such a kind of catastrophe here.
Sanjeevi, of course, massive losses that the farmers and fishermen will incur. We did get a sense of how it is like for the farmers, but bring us up to speed with what it's like for the fishermen, because until some time back you told us that nearly 200 fishermen are still missing and the NDRF teams in fact are trying to rescue them.
Well, exactly, Subesha. The mission is still going on. The rescue mission by the Coast Guard is still going on inside the sea. At the same time, NDRF team, 2 NDRF team is actually, heading towards Kanyakumari now. Kanyakumari team and also Nagarkoil, which has also been affected, which is in the Kanyakumari district, which is a low-lying area, which has been affected by cyclone and also because of floods. Because, at least 75 centimeters of rain, last Kanyakumari district yesterday, and that is the reason why the death toll has become 5 there. It was 4 yesterday night and 1 more death included today morning. So the death toll is actually increasing in Kanyakumari and also 4 in Kerala as of now. So the death toll is keep on increasing and the NDRF team, is deployed, and at the same time the fire rescue department of Tamil Nadu and also SDRF team is also still on the ground on the rescue mission. We are also hearing at least 800 to 1,000 people are still stuck inside the low-lying areas, including the coastal areas. So women and also children are stuck there, and the rescue operation is still going on there, and more number of teams are ready actually. So if the state government is going to seek help, the NDRF team will be ready to help. That is what we are getting from the NDRF team, Suesha.
Sanjeevi, the Met Department has predicted that the cyclone is moving towards Lakshadweep. What is the situation in terms of the rains? Because have they also predicted heavy rainfall for the next 24 to 48 hours?
Well, as of now, as far as Thiruvananthapuram concerned, there is no rain now. The sky is actually clear, but
right.
we see isolated kind of rains here and there at Thiruvananthapuram as far as Thiruvananthapuram concerns. But we are hearing the rain is continuously lashing Kanyakumari district, since that is the main affected area. So we have been hearing from the Met Department that the cyclone is actually 120 kilometers away from Thiruvananthapuram, moving towards Lakshadweep Islands. So as of now, there is no fear of cyclone again, but we are seeing a steady winds here. At the same time, we also see isolated kind of rainfall. As you could see, we could also see the rain cloud still here. So as of now, it's we can witness isolated kind of rainfall here and there, but it's not a continuous rainfall. But as of the Kanyakumari and other southern districts of Tamil Nadu concerned, we hear that the rain is still lashing there, and the rain will continue for next 24 hours, Swesha.
Sanjeevi, in fact, life has almost come to a standstill across several parts of southern India. Schools are shut, offices are shut, and like you said, that the farmers and the fishermen are worst affected due to this cyclone.
Well, exactly. ഇവിടെ ടോട്ടൽ എത്ര മരം പോയി? ഉങ്ങളിതില്ല മൊത്തമായി എത്ര മരം പോയി?
മൊത്തം 400 വാഴ.
ഈ ഏരിയ പോലെ എത്ര പോയി?
ഒരു 15,000 രൂപ പോവും. 15,000 മൂട് വാഴ പോവും.
എത്ര വ്യവസായി ബാധിക്കപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്?
ഒരു 10-12 പേരുണ്ട്. 10-12 പേരെ കൃഷിയാണ്. 12 ആളുകളുടെ കൃഷിയാണ്.
The farmer says at least 15,000 trees in this particular locality is totally fallen. This is only one farm where we are standing. Only in this particular farm we could see at least 300 trees fallen down, broken down because of the cyclone. I'll ask my cameraman to show the coconut trees which are actually a few meters away from here. You could see the coconut trees at least 30 meters tall to coconut trees bended towards the same direction because of the cyclone. So this is the kind of chaos which the cyclone has created here. The farmers here claim at least 15,000 trees in this particular locality in the Mullur area of Thiruvananthapuram is being affected. It's been totally broken down by this cyclone, Swesha.
And Sanjeevi, like you said, of course they have incurred massive losses, but right now as far as the rescue operations are concerned, the focus continues to be on evacuating people and bringing back the missing fishermen, isn't it?
Well, exactly, Subesha. As of now, the rescue work is going on because the wind is steady. At the same time, we also see isolated rainfall here and there. At the same time, a few of the fishermen, at least 34 fishermen from the Thiruvananthapuram, Kovalam harbour are still stuck inside the sea, and the Coast Guard, rescue mission is still going on. And as far as inland concerned, we also see NDRF and SDRF team on the rescue mission trying to rescue people who are stuck in the low-lying areas and also who have been affected by the cyclone totally. As I told you, no power in the Kanyakumari district. At least 95 percentage of the city doesn't have power, and at least 500 trees in the Kanyakumari district, from the short and big trees, is been totally uprooted because of the cyclone. So this is the kind of situation. As of the coastal areas concerned, the rescue work is done by the Indian Coast Guard and by the Dornier aircraft as well. Interior parts and inland parts concerned, the NDRF and also the state SDRF team is on the ground, Subesha.
But Sanjeevi, like you said, low-lying areas are still submerged and the coastal areas are worst hit. If you could also tell us more about the commercial pockets in these 13 districts which are highly populated, have more schools and offices. What's the situation like there? Because if the rain is now, receding, is the situation a tad bit better?
Well, the three districts in South Tamil Nadu, including Kanyakumari, Tirunelveli, and also Thoothukudi, are the worst affected, and that is why we could also see large number of teams deployed there. As far as the other cities, in this 13 districts in particular, are actually fine, but the southern districts, including Kanyakumari, Thoothukudi, and Tirunelveli districts of Tamil Nadu, are totally affected by the rain. And as far as the Kanyakumari is concerned, which is the tip of the southern Indian subcontinent, is actually totally affected. The death toll has increased to 5 as of now. At the same time, as I told you, the main important thing, power is totally gone there.
Right.
All the shops have been closed, and people are actually trying to get the basic necessity things. The shops are being closed. That's what we have been hearing from Kanyakumari district. So as of now, we could also witness the rainfall there, and commercially it's totally shut down as of now, Subesha. But as far as the other 10 districts concerned, including the northern cities, the schools have been closed because of the rains, but not because of cyclone or any other reason. Even Chennai, Kanchipuram, the northern cities of Tamil Nadu is being closed because of the rains, not because of cyclone. As far as the northern place is concerned, the situation is fine, but the southern districts, as I told you, Kanyakumari, Thoothukudi, and Tirunelveli are still worse, Suesha.
Right, Sanjeevi, life has almost come to a standstill, and of course we will be monitoring if things get better in the next 24 hours, if the rains are receding, and how the rescue operations are being carried out. For now, many thanks for joining us on this broadcast with all the latest, but Sanjeevi, we will come back to you at a later point. Many thanks for joining us. On that note, it's time for us to slip into a short commercial break. We'll be back with more news on the other side. Stay with the Republic.